We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button. Tell me you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, and DWAC pulled back pretty fast the last hour of the day into after hours. We're going to break down some key levels here based off the chart. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that presented themselves within the Discord this morning, and they cannot be overlooked. They were phenomenal within the volatility. Home run opportunities were able to present themselves, and if you guys want to know early on in the pre-market to have an edge over the markets or what stocks we're watching, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord and the 42 vision indicators. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, and everything going on in the charts. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations, and within the volatility, home run opportunities unraveled. And if you guys want to know what stocks we watch every single morning early on in the pre-market or have an edge within the markets and within the volatility, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave 5 to 10%, 10 to 15% jumps from their bottoms to their highs. But the home runs of the day were from our SPY bot and the new release of the QQQ bot that tracks the 100 NASDAQ top companies that are tech, right? So both of these sent out bear indicators. The QQQ sent a bear indicator since yesterday at 6:50 p.m. and those put options from the QQQ were up 4 to 5x within today's pullback towards the bell and after the bell. Now, our SPY bot sent us since 8:15 a.m. a bear indicator as well, and those put options throughout the rest of the day turned out to go up 3 to 4x within the volatility as well, guys. These were the home runs of the day. The QQQ bot, we just released it. The SPY bot is a new release that we released recently, and this is allowing us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets, and you can now gain access to this as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator to receive access to the indicators, and also the SPY bot to have an edge within the volatility to maximize on opportunities, and you'll gain access to the Discord as well. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, and the stock continued to go higher. We talked about why the stock started running since way back here on February 15th. We're going to break that down in today's video again. I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks are going. So we were under a bull indicator since the 15th, way down here at $80. We pushed upwards. We hit highs here of 90, and we just got a bear indicator here on the 30-minute at 87.11, and we're pulling downwards. Very interesting that the bear indicator pops up at the same level I've been talking about that we keep rejecting. We slightly got above it, and I've stated we need to hold above it, and that's $87. $87 needs to be broken through and held above so that the bulls can have some strength here to bounce off of it and go higher. But instead, we keep rejecting it, we keep falling below it, we keep getting close to it, and now we got a bear indicator right on it, and we need to see on the 30-minute how long this is going to last, if this just is volatility, or now we shifted from a bull indicator. This is actually exited out, and now this is dominating the chart, and we need to see if things continue to go lower. Now, I found it very interesting, though, that DWAC was going higher while the rest of the market was going lower. And as you saw in our SPY bot this morning at 8 a.m., it sent us out a bear indicator, and put options for the day were up 3 to 4x in the whole entire volatility, and some of the points of the day it was even higher than that, right? And this allows us to have an edge within the markets and actually be able to maximize on the opportunities within the volatility. And we just released this recently, and you can now gain access to it as well. But I just found it very interesting. The SPY was going down, DWAC was going higher, and then now DWAC is falling with it. What changed? That's what we're going to talk about here in this video, and then we're going to break down some key levels to watch. So DWAC was going in its own direction, and this is just my opinion. This is not financial advice, and this could be completely wrong, but I believe that DWAC actually finally came to a reality towards the end of the day, and it followed the rest of the market to the point where after it went up to new highs here, and it was going upwards all day, it came right back down to reality to where it started off the day, and slightly below it, back to where it consolidated yesterday, which was very interesting. I mean, it actually went back down the same amount it went up. So either there was a lot of traders involved or some profit taking because the weekend's coming up and the fear actually kicked in, because DWAC, other than that, was actually going in its own direction with full strength. Now, I also saw this article that came out today slightly summarizing everything that's happened in the last several days, talking about that it's in an ascending price channel. Digital World Acquisition Corp is up 65% in 2022, and the SPAC count is expected to quadruple 30 days after the merger is completed. This right here, if a lot of investors actually start paying attention to this and actually take this into consideration, quadrupling the share count after the merger is dilution, okay? It's almost like an offering within the offering of a SPAC public merger. So that right there is probably not sitting well with a lot of investors as well, because quadrupling the share count just means it dilutes everything going on. I'm not sure if that was actually not discussed before and now it's actually being announced, and a lot of investors are not liking it. Then they talk about everything else going on within the overall market, and then also we have here the first Truth Social post by Donald Trump, right? This is huge. This is very big. We talked about this yesterday, and we also have talked about the valuation, right? The current price right now of DWAC's valuation is $3.2 billion, but before the merger, the pipe deal and everything, it brought up the valuation between $2 billion and $3 billion. We're slightly above $3 billion. Some people can probably start pricing that in. And then also this quadrupling effect, right? So the share count that's out there right now will be diluted 4x, okay? It will be 4 times the amount. So think about it. Right now, the share count that's out is about 20 to 25% of the total share count that's going to exist 30 days after the merger is completed. If investors actually start reading this and actually taking this into consideration with all the uncertainty that's out there right now, I don't think this is going to sit well with investors. I actually read this for the first time, and this is why I'm sharing it, but Digital World Acquisition Corp stock forecast is $110 based off the targets and the ascending channel it's in. So this could be in effect after the merger, right? The quadrupling effect. But before it, I think a lot of investors, just like this article is showing in this ascending channel, and also how the chart is looking when we zoom out, right? And we put the 4-hour, we're still under a bull indicator. And when we put the 1 day, the stock is still under a bull indicator since way back here. So I think investors are still motivated, still trying to get towards that $100 range and try and see if it breaks through it and see if it goes to 110, 120. But we keep on rejecting every single time. We try to get above 87, we hit the 90s and come right back down really fast. That's something to consider. And this was the first time I read this. I did not see this anywhere else. And this is important to realize that 30 days after the merger is completed, there will be a share count that's going to quadruple, which is going to initially dilute holders. Now, I know a lot of people are going in this for the long run. I get it. But that is still something to be aware of, to not be caught by surprise if there's a pullback. And also, there's going to be a lockup period that ends eventually as well for large investors that actually invested early on. pre-SPAC, and that's going to affect the stock price as well. So right now, the stock is strong. We need to watch it. $87 is a key level. We need to break through the highs of the day of 90, get back up to 95. But right now we're at 84, and the next support is down here at 82, and then down here at 81, and then $80. We need to watch these levels carefully, because if we retest back down here or break through $80 and 77, which is the recent low that we held above, things could get very weak very quickly with all the uncertainty in the markets, raising rates, and also the effects that are actually expected to happen after the merger. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some